guys, welcome back to our channel. I hope you enjoyed our previous video on primers, and like I promised, this week the video is going to be about color correction. So let me quickly explain what does color correction essentially mean. So I have this color wheel for you. Color correction is basically using the complementary color to cancel out any pigmentation or discoloration on your face. Discolorations could be, you could have redness on your face, you could have darkness on your face, which is the purples, because our veins are essentially, when they pop up, they either show up as blues or as purples. So if you look at the wheel over here, if we go back to what the color of our under eye usually is that it is blue in color. So to cancel out the blue, we need a complementary color that runs right across the color wheel, which is an orange. So if you have under eyes, which are mostly blue in color, you need to use an orange to cancel it out. If you have what we call redness on your face, or the pinkness which shows up on your face, the color that you need, which is complementary to a red, is a green. So green is an excellent color to just cancel out any redness or pinkness on your face. Apart from this, a lot of people have sallowness on their face when they are ill for a prolonged period of time. Then violet is the color that they use in order to cancel out that discoloration that happens on your face. That is rarely used, but yes, greens and oranges are something which is widely used. Quickly moving on to what kind of products that you can avail. MAC has this beautiful corrector in orange called Pure Orange. Absolutely love the consistency of this, easily available. So if you are looking out for an orange corrector, here is something that you can use. But a green corrector is not available with them. So what I have resorted to is this palette by Krylon. It's called the Derma Color, and in this palette you get the orange corrector, which is something like this. If you have a close look at this, it's called DREDB. That's the code for this color. It's an excellent product. Believe me guys, the colors over here are really good, and you can always almost use it. So this is the color that I would recommend if you are looking for a green. And apart from this, I have a whole lot of range of correctors which are in Bobbi Brown as well. Bobbi Brown has this color called Deep Peach. It's an excellent corrector. They also have this in Peach for lighter skin tones. Excellent corrector again. Apart from this, I also found a peach-ish color for people who have light skin tone and don't want to use that orange to correct their skin. That is in Krylon. It's the shade D34. If you have a close look, it's a peachish color. Works really well for light skin tone. So yeah, these are the different kind of products that you would need if you're looking out to correct your skin. So do keep watching the video, and we'll tell you exactly how you can correct your skin. So let me show you how I like to correct my skin and what you can do as well. But remember, this is not something that I recommend on an everyday basis because there are multiple layers that come in there. So very quickly, this is the MAC Orange Corrector that I've spoken about. You can have a closer look on the color to get an idea of how deep the color could be. So do remember that you have to be extra careful as to how you use it. The other corrector that one also needs is a green corrector. Unfortunately, MAC doesn't really make them. So I have the one by Krylon, and it's the shade DREDB. This is what it looks like, and they're very economical and very good products. So this is to be used if you have any pinks in your skin. Now you will notice I have absolutely no pinks in my skin unless there's a live sit, which I think at the moment there is one. Let me have a closer look. So if you see this part of my face, there is a pinkness on my skin. People who have richer skin tones like me, when we tend to get marks or anything, they're almost always brown in color. So that's how you go about it. I'm going to use a little bit of green on the pinks, and you can see how that looks like on camera. Pick it up with a nice concealer brush, something that you're happy blending with. I'm going to take a little bit of the product, and very little, remember, and apply this all over this place where there is little thickness. Now everything else that I see is brown in color. People who have rosacea, it's excellent for them because rosacea is essentially very pink in color, pink and red in color, and that's where your green correctors come in handy. So now let me quickly get into working with the orange corrector. This is the one that MAC called Pure Orange. I'm going to take a whole lot of it. Remember, richer skin tones tend to eat up orange correctors a whole lot, and it's safer for us to use in excess. But all of you, when you're working at home, remember to blend this color really well. You don't want this to show through your foundation. So the places where you can use this is under the eye. So if you see how much orange it kind of shows. But once I have done my correction and concealing on top of this orange, it's going to be a very, very different story. I'm going to put some of it over here as well. This area which had this, and let's see, I will need some more is around this area of my face. If you see, this part of my face is extremely tan. It's darker than the rest of my face, and hence I need to use a little corrector. It's always a good idea to apply it on the corners of your nose because that's always dark. Another area which is the darkest part of your eye is not just your underback but the inner side of your eye over here. So remember to apply your orange correctors on the inner side of the eye. So having said that, now I'm going to quickly just blend this out. You know, at times we could have applied extra product, so that's my favorite beauty blender. It's nice and moist, and I'm just quickly going to blend and blend. Remember that when you're applying your concealers, your correctors, and all of that, your pressure is very important. The second you put too much pressure onto your face, you pick up the product away from your skin. Everything that you've done is nullified. So be careful of the pressure that you apply. So I hope you've enjoyed our video on color correction and you know pretty much everything there is to know about it, where you apply it, how you blend it, and the products that you can use. Next week, we're going to put out a video on how to conceal your under eye. So do keep watching. Until then, like, share, subscribe, and do comment below and let us know how do you like our video, how do you like the series, and if there's anything specific that you would want us to cover. Until then, take care.